Matt, tell us what the first dish is.
Guys, the first dish is a vanilla and fig bomb Alaska. You got a little bit of yogurt, you got a little bit of fig jam on the bottom, some fresh fig and orange, a sorbet with a little twill mixture with some nuts that we actually toast.
Kirk, how do you feel about this dish?
Crap. I just was hoping that it wasn't going to be a dessert because that's kind of my weakness. I never cook dessert.
Matt, can you reveal the second dish that Kirk can pick from?
Rabbit galantine, which we have thin strips of rabbit loin around the outside with a confit of rabbit in the centre. We also have a liver parfait on the side, pomegranate, some gingerbread puree. Probably looks a little bit simpler than that, but I can guarantee it's much, much harder.
So, Kirk, decision time. Which dish are you going to take? The savoury or the dessert?
He hates dessert, he doesn't eat dessert, why would he pick a dessert dish? I think he knows that I like dessert. I think there's no chance that he's going to pick the one that I want.
I think I'm going to go the bomb Alaska, and I'll probably bomb Alaska. The bomb Alaska looked less complicated to me, and I thought, well, if dessert is kind of the thing I'm kind of freaked out about, I should, you know, put myself to the challenge.
Matt, no one knows this dish better than you. Where can it all go terribly wrong?
The fig reduction on the bottom. If they cook it too long, it'll taste burnt. The ice cream itself, you know, has to be the right temperature. The figs in it, the nice layering in it. The Italian meringue, you whip your egg white too much, you whip it too less, it won't caramelise on the outside. There's lots of elements, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
How many years' experience has your chef's got to produce something like that?
Probably 20 years.
I've been alive for just over 20 years, so I should be fine.
Right, Kirk, would you like to come over and try? What do you think? Confident?
Well, it's probably not going to look like that, but I'm quietly confident, yeah. I think I've chosen the right dish.
I know how to make meringue. I've done that. I've got an ice cream maker. I've made ice cream in sorbet. What could go wrong? I'm the only one out of the three of us that eats desserts. Both Indira and Kirk hate sweet things. So making something that you like and that you understand and that you eat a lot, that's got to help me, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Because this dish is so complex, you get a lifeline. And that lifeline is 90 seconds with Matt Moran. You can choose to use that 90 seconds at any point through the challenge, but you can only use it once. So use it wisely.
I know that at various stages during this dessert, I am going to strike trouble, and having Matt there for 90 seconds will be the difference between getting this dish delivered and not getting it delivered.
You will find that recipe on your bench, all of the ingredients that you need to make this dessert, and you have an hour and 40 minutes to put up that beautiful bomb Alaska.
The person that brings us the best dish will go straight forward to the semi-finals of Celebrity Master Chef.
Your time starts now.
The dish is very complicated, and first step is to prepare the fig jam, which will go into the parfait.
Kirk.
Yes, sir.
Earlier today,
Yep.
you panicked a bit.
Yeah.
You've got 7 processes in this dessert that Matt Moran's created.
I didn't bother counting, but OK, 7.
We counted for you. How are you feeling about your timing now?
Oh, I've no idea at this stage. I think I just got to go and hope that I actually get to the end with everything ready to go.
Indira,
Hi, boys.
what's the biggest concern out of all this?
For me, it's following a recipe, because I tend to not be hugely into accuracy, even though I am in my news. But when it comes to measuring, yes. But when it comes to measuring, I sort of go, oh, look, that's okay. So I've got to use my scales, make sure I really judge everything accurately, because I know that's going to be wholly important.
OK.
I've not had much parfait in my life, but I know that it is a little bit lighter than ice cream. It's always served like in a shape for some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe it doesn't scoop very well.
Josh?
Yes, hello, how's it going?
I'm great. What's going on?
At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out this. It says thick and pale.
Yeah, but just be careful, because what'll happen here, see, is it because it's really hot on the outside, It'll scramble if you're not careful. You might just want to give that a quick mix. Just to knock a little bit of heat out. Whoopee.
Yeah. Guys, you've got an hour and 20 minutes to go to produce the bomb of a Bomb Alaska.
And don't forget, you've got that 90-second lifeline that you can use at any time. You just have to summon Matt Moran, and he will be there.
As soon as I get my ice cream on, I've got to get my sorbet on, and that's really simple. You put orange and gelatin and sugar in a pot, and then you cool it down and put it in an ice cream maker.
Yeah. Josh is steaming ahead here, I think. You know, he's got his jam in the blast chiller, he's got his sorbet in the blast chiller, he's got his ice cream in. Yeah. He's now onto his twirl mix. He's doing pretty damn good, isn't he?
He's on it. Should we penalise him half an hour just for being young?
Yeah, and for being funny, yeah?
Yeah. Gen Y, you know, that's it.
How do you think Indira's going?
Look, she's very organised. She's got the fig jam done. She's got ice cream and sorbet both in the churner.
In the chillers, yeah.
And she's just measuring out the twirl mix now by the look of it. Yeah. It's Kirk I'm a little bit nervous about at the moment.
So I take the parfait mix off the boil and throw in the cream and the Baileys. But instead of throwing the measured amount of Baileys in, I threw the rest of the Baileys that was in the jar in. So I don't even know how much Baileys went into it.
What am I doing?
Then it gets worse. I have never used an ice cream maker, and so that's the next stage. And, of course, I put one of the pieces in upside down and couldn't get the lid on. I'm just thinking I'm way in over my head.
That doesn't look so good.
So I figure I've got to call Matt in. I've got to use my lifeline.
Matt!
Buddy, what have you done?
What have you done? Everything wrong.
No, you haven't. What have you done?
I don't know when this is ready, but I've already put the fig in.
So now you're going to have fig ice cream?
Yeah.
That's all right, instead
nice.
of vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla and fig. What I'm worried about is that the fig in it, with all that sugar, might be a little bit too sweet, and it may not set, so you've got to give that a really good blast chill.
It's going to be a boom.
Hey, don't let it go to pieces, please.
You have 45 minutes to go now. It isn't very long, to be honest, and I'm starting to panic a wee bit because I'm not sure you're going to get this dessert up all in time. Indira, it looks like you need Matt.
I do.
You need Matt?
Yep, I need
Indira
Matt.
needs Matt.
It's now more than half an hour and I'm still waiting for the parfait to thicken properly in the ice cream machine.
Indira,
Matt, I've thickened my ice cream and then I put in my fig puree. Is that a good enough consistency to put into my moulds? It still looks a bit runny to me.
It does look a little bit runny. I think you're going to have to get them churned, so try and scrape off the sides of it as thick as you possibly can. Get them in there and make sure they're down so they don't leak.
Yep.
And that's pushed right down and get them straight in the freezer.
Okay.
And what else?
I know, that was the only question I had. I know I've wasted my time with you, haven't I?
I know. Look, remember, the presentation is the key thing, yeah?
Okay, thanks,
Good luck.
Matt.
At 30 minutes to go, I'm working on a bunch of different things at the same time.
So what do you got left to do? That's about to go into the freezer. Looks fantastic. You've made your sorbet still needs to be churned.
Yep.
Your fruits, are they cut?
No.
Your biscuit, is that made?
No. And the nuts aren't done either.
Yeah, and the sugared nuts. So
the sugared nuts.
I think probably with 30 minutes to go just on, you've probably got to focus on the principal part of the dish, you know, because I'm not sure that you're going to be able to finish it. So you might want to think about what you can put up that's going to impress us.
I'm kind of freaking out. I'm way behind the other guys, and I'm really starting to have doubts that I'm going to make it in time.